The Roman Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, was a monumental achievement of ancient Roman and great achievement, constructed between 17 under the Emperor Vespasian and was complete. It has a fighting by also Titus. While it is being bullied, thousands of slaves were working themselves to assemble this massive structure using trade, limestone, volcanic rock, and concrete. The Colosseum is historically significant because it symbolizes the might and substance of Roman Empire. It served a grand arena for public spectacles, including gladiator contests, animal hunts, and mock naval battles. These events were only for entertainment, but also meant for emperors to great popularity and demonstrate their power and generosity. For instance, during the Inner Games, Titus held a spectacular series of events and 10 days involving gladiators, combat, and the sonking of tons of animals. Important events were congress taking place in Colosseum. Gladiators were fighting each other or wild animals of the dead is contained, buried, and killed. Summiting the arena very floated. The torrent famous and Albates affected amassed and impeding the Roman populace. The epoch and contents Interactive Network Band Arena was filled to gladiators and animals with for the tour who merged through trapeze and mechanic flips and the common elements of surprise of the spectaculars. The Colosseum became of points historical interest because it was historical, architectural heritage, and the cultural significance of events of the day. It's too good a smile of Roman, ingrid purpose and the empire's social and political life. Over time, as the Roman Empire declared the Colosseum of the into the chaos and them for natural desires like earthquakes. Over during the Middle Ages, people were populated in materials for the buildings, for the contribute to this history narrative. In the 10th centuries, the Colosseum was being rediscovered by scholars and tourists who were betting into grandeur and historical importance. Proposition efforts were infinite to preserve this iconic spectacle. Today, the most powerful symbol of ancient Rome's glory and continual competitive the imagines of millions of visitors per age.
The Roman Colosseum is one of the most iconic landmarks in the world and continues to attract millions of visitors each year. Today, the Colosseum serves as a major tourist attraction and a symbol of ancient Roman history and engineering. It operates primarily as an open-air museum, allowing visitors to explore its ancient structure and learn about its rich history. Currently, the Colosseum is undergoing various preservation and restoration projects to maintain its structural integrity and historical value. Workers are continuously repairing and reinforcing parts of the Colosseum to ensure it remains safe and accessible for tourists. Guided tours are available and they are constantly taking visitors through the different levels of the amphitheater, explaining its history, architecture, and the events that once took place there. In its current state, the Colosseum retains much of its grandeur despite the wear and tear of centuries. The outer walls, with their imposing arches, still stand strong, and the intricate underground hypogeum, once hidden from public view, is now partially exposed and can be toured. The seating areas, although partially ruined give a glimpse into how massive and impressive the structure once was. The Colosseum functions as both a historical monument and educational seat. It hosts various exhibitions that showcase artifacts from ancient Rome and provide insight into the lives of gladiators, the mechanics of the arena, and the broader context of Roman society. Researchers and historians are frequently studying the seat, uncovering new information and preserving its legacy for future generations. Day to day, the Colosseum is boosting with activity. Tourists from around the world are constantly visiting, taking photographs, and marveling at the ancient architecture. School group and educational tours are regularly exploring the site, learning about its historical significance. Events and special exhibitions are occasionally held highlighting different aspects of Roman culture and history. Overall, the Roman Colosseum stands not only as a reminder of the past, but also as a vibrant living museum that educates and inspires people from all over the world. Its current function and as a tourist attraction and educational seat ensures that it remains a vital part of Rome's cultural and history landscape.
Planning a trip to the Roman Colosseum will be an existing adventure filled with history and discovery. To ensure a smooth and enjoyable visit, there are several steps you are going to need to take. First, you will need to book your flight to Rome, Italy. It is recommended to book your ticket several months in advance to get the best price and ensure availability. Once your flight is booked, you are going to arrange accommodation, staying in a hotel or Airbnb near the city center will provide easy access to the Colosseum and other major attractions. Before your trip, you will also need to purchase tickets to the Colosseum. Buying tickets online in advance is highly recommended, as it will save you time and allow you to skip the long lines at the entrance. You are going to choose between a standard entry ticket or a wide tour will offer a more in-depth experience, provides historical context and insights that you may miss otherwise. When you arrive in Rome, you will likely start your itinerary with a visit to the Colosseum. On the day of your visit, you are going to wake up early to avoid the midnight crowds. It's best to wear comfortable walking shoes and wear a hat, sunscreen and water, as you will be spending several hours exploring the site. Your visit to the Colosseum will begin with a walk through the imposing arches of the exterior. As you enter, you will be struck by the grandeur of the amphitheater. You are going to explore the different levels from the arena floors where gladiators once fought to the upper tiers
that offered panoramic views of the structure. A visit to the Hippogeum, the underground area where animals and gladiators were held, will provide fascinating insight into the workings of the Colosseum. During your visit, you will have the opportunity to learn about the history and significance of the Colosseum through informative displays and exhibits. You are going to discover how this article marble was constructed and the types of the events that took place there. The experience will be both educational and awe-inspiring as you walk in the footsteps of ancient Romans. After exploring the Colosseum, you will likely want to visit nearby attractions such as the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill, which are included in the combined ticket. These sites will offer a deeper understanding of ancient Rome and its civilization.